And so the thrill of the opening game.
Hello,
Giddy hope
everybody,
and expectation. They all line up as equals,
Egypt
looking for the
against
perfect
Zimbabwe.
start. Loud and proud, the tone for this game is well and truly set. Egypt looking for a fast start to get things done early here.
Well, Peter, I can tell you that both...
Mustafa Mohamed! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Turns back here, probably the best option. Nakamba. Can he get it through? Spread out to the left. Decent progress down the left. And he's been shifted off it. No goals as yet. It's gone out for a throw-in. And it's Salah. And there's the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Zimbabwe really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff and are grabbing the attention right now.
Well timed, excellent interception. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Mustafa Mohamed. Great vision. He's being urged to shoot. Chooses to go back. Tries a shot! And he comes up trumps again.
Another cracking save from the keeper, Peter. He's playing a blinder.
Looking for the run. And he plays one through. That's an excellent interception. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Nicely weighted ball. For Mohamed. He's through now, a real chance! Goal! Egypt! And Egypt are in front. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Egypt have broken through. It's 1-0.
There will be one.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy. A little more composure up front, perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Egypt head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Mustafa Mohamed. Now, what about a counter-attack? He's found a way through. It's Salah! Oh, that was close. Egypt just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. Mustafa Mohamed does have his name on the score sheet, of course. And he thumps it clear. There's a sharp little ball here. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Substitution for Egypt, number 22, Omar Mamouche. Coming on the field is number 21.
Egypt do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there, but that has not gone well. Nakamba. Maswanise. That's an imaginative pass.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Nakamba. That's what he said. Pressure coming in from all directions.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Egypt leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
Zimbabwe really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Substitution for Egypt, number 11, number 15. Coming on the field, number 9.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Tries to pass it through. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. He's got away. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And that's it. So a smooth start, and one which, at least results-wise, could not have been better. That'll do very nicely. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Listen, ideally, any new campaign needs a start that puts 3 points on the board, and it's mission accomplished.
Egypt are in need of one more
Hello,
big
everybody,
performance.
and welcome to
So much
today's
at
match.
stake, and all
Egypt
outcomes plausible.
against South Africa.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, it really is a terrific sight here, and it goes to underline. Real chance! Goal! Egypt! And that's got them off to a flyer!
That's the purpose and intensity they showed from the first moment.
Dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
That's the way you go about things if you want to qualify. It's superb.
Oh, good spread. Good running, strong and purposeful. Egypt have to win if they're to make it. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Egypt clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Looking for the run. Lovely, now then. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Oh, strongly challenged there. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Mustafa Mohamed! It's in! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Almost half an hour in now. Not the most accurate pass. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Nicely spread. Mohamed Salah. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Egypt heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Oh, a delicate chip through. Yes! And they are cruising away. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah.
A case now of complete control. It's a good foot in there. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Oh, there's a probing ball.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. Salah. Chance! And the keeper threw out a limb.
I thought it was a really good...
And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
Egypt absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves.
Gets his hands on it.
South Africa clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
He scores! They're but reach! Oh, that's well spotted. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it.
Substitution for Egypt. Number 11. Coming on to replace him is number 9.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. Knocks it into space. Great ball if he can get there. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. They're back in possession and ready to go again. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. More and more pressure on the ball here. Egypt perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. And that's really well manoeuvred. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Mohamed Salah. Lovely feet. Goes for a shot!
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Almost nothing left. Knockout. He's having a go! It's bounced back off the post.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And it's Salah. Now this could be a chance. And it's made its way to him. Marmouche! He's got away with one there.
Substitution for Egypt. Number 22.
Egypt are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Number 20, number 27.
Driving forward.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Has a shot! Spectacular save! Now, who's going to be first to this? Now the ball in. It's loose, and there's a and he's following up! And that may well be that. That is that. Egypt have laid claim to one of the most exclusive invites in football. They are into the knockout stage.
So there it is, everyone.
So there it is. What struck you most about that? Egypt emerging for
Hello,
this
everybody,
crucial
and
group
welcome to
game here. The
today's
tournament
match.
still in its
Angola
relative infancy,
against Egypt.
but it is already developing into quite a spectacle, and that, of course, is what you expect from this, the greatest of all the tournaments. It has been terrific stuff so far, so let us hope that the trend continues here and now. Oh, smashing header! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And back to the goalkeeper. Egypt still without a single shot on target. He has found the way through. That is lovely.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Taken back almost at once. Little pass back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Salah. Big chance! Goal! Egypt! And that brings up the century. Goal number 100 for one very special player.
The goal scorer for
Oh,
Egypt.
delicious, such
After
devilish
29
curl.
minutes is
Oh, it was a real beauty,
number
Peter,
10.
and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Egypt have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, he's bustling through here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Foot in. Nicely aimed pass. Great ball if he can get there. Now there's a fine. Mohamed Salah! It's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
After 38 minutes is number 10, Mohamed Salah.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Looking for the run. It's played through for him. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
There
Well, I
will
think
be
the
1 minute
opposition
added
saw that
time.
pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And there's the end of the first half. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Egypt clearly have plenty of cause to be happy, Peter, but they'll need to resist the temptation to just sit on the lead second half. The opposition will be doing their utmost to try and get back into this, so they have to be alert.
Egypt in control at half-time, 2-0. And we're already back. A probing pass, and he was quick to react. Forward it goes. Marmoush. Mustafa Mohamed. Two up early in the second half. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Lovely, now then. Freddie.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Pass somewhat off target. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Egypt clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Half an hour gone in the second half. Oh, there's the shot! Relentless! Just relentless! And the lead is extended still further. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to
Egypt find a position of real strength now. And he's searching through. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Substitutions taking place.
He's gone for goal. Rising over the bar. So 3-0 now, and surely there'll be no twists in the plot. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
Substitution.
Egypt will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. He can get that clear. Salah takes the shot! No, he's missed it. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And he's intervened well there. Now, can they get him away? Chance! He scores!
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Number 19.
So is this the start of a comeback? And the referee brings it to a close. Egypt are enjoying their moments of collective uplift. A win achieved with efficiency and certainty. So we're back again, fresh still in our minds, the
everybody,
highs,
and
the
welcome
lows,
to
the
today's
stresses,
match.
the strains.
Egypt
And as they prepare to
against
cross swords all
Zambia.
over again, we remind ourselves of that magic of the game. This is what it does to you. It brings you back no matter what. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And already we're underway here. That pass has been well intercepted. Now it's Daka. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Daka really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
He's gone for goal!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
He shifted it to the flank. Looking for options for movement. He's picked his way through. Gets into some space. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. So it is still 0-0. That's a cute ball. And that could set him on his way. Mustafa Mohamed! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Was he just trying to be a little too clever then? I mean, it's hard to say, but one thing's for sure, he needed to stick it away and he knows it.
Daka. Mohamed Salah. He is through here. Salah. That is ended up in no man's land. And he was quick to react. It's a throw-in. Mohamed Salah. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Oh, Su goes for a shot! He's got away with one there.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. Egypt could not have chosen a worse moment. And that's going to be a booking. Well, he waited a little while, but it does seem that the referee was eventually convinced that that was a clear enough chance he denied. Not much more than a formality.
You know, he would have been embarrassed.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. That's a lovely, neat pass. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Now it's Daka, and he's had it nicked away.
Daka really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that's a Marmoush! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Pass somewhat off target. Can he get it through? He's got away. He's having a go. Brilliant! Brilliant! Mohamed Salah! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy. They have done it. They have their equaliser.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, it seems to me they'll both be pushing for another now. Could be a critical phase.
Well, what about it? It's turned into a real fight to the last. Thinks about the shot, and he shoots!
That's so good and so often seen nowadays. Don't give them time to think on the ball.
Egypt have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
And Marmoush! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Substitution for Egypt, number 15.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Marmoush knocks it into space. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And he's gone backward here. And the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Oh no, that was never going to make it. He's in plenty of space here.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Egypt, number 11, number 22, Omar Marmoush. Coming on the field, number 21, number 9.
Ah, he's had it taken off him. And it's Salah. That's the keeper's ball.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
And the counter is on. Well, that's beautifully weighted. That is love. He's had a shot! Now, and the keeper couldn't hold it. Goal! Egypt! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. And that will be the final act. So that's the first round done, and on we go.
Please kindly remove any
Your final thoughts, Jim? Very nicely to what would undoubtedly be yet another high-caliber conflict, the sort you have to expect at this stage of a great competition. The atmosphere is electric and the noise ear-splitting. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So this is where we're up to in the quarter-finals. Already plenty enough to get the juices flowing.
All the 8 sides still left here are perfectly entitled to think they have a good shot at this, Peter. It is quite an atmosphere here, and that's clearly raised the bar in terms of expectations from the crowd. They genuinely think, or certainly the feel is, that they'll get to see the game of the tournament.
Things have got underway here pretty... Can he finish? Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, there's little doubt, Peter, that Wilfried Zaha will play a huge part in this game. Having such a quick and direct style, he's always going to be a great outlet when countering. Just brilliant when it comes to rolling defences back and forcing them into retreat.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. He's found a way through. And here's Zaha. Played out to the right. Salah. That is lovely. Now the delivery. No goals as yet. Now it's Zaha. Now it's Zaha. And it's Salah. Can he get on the end of this? Mustafa Mohamed. Oh, nice touch. Picked it. It's Salah! Crossbar comes to the rescue. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Zaha. Threads one in. He's in space and looking for options. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Kessié. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Nicely spread. Gets a good foot in there. And he's quick to snatch it back. Distributed tidily. Mohamed Salah! And it's hit the woodwork and out! And the first 45 minutes are up. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So we reach the halfway point.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained, so I'm looking forward to what's to come.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. Face to face with the... And Marmouche! Goal! Egypt! The second half off to a spectacular start. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough. Kessié played out to the left flank. Zaha.
That's good pressing, it's really squeezing everything.
Mohamed Salah. Plays a sharp little ball here.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
It's a good run down the left-hand side. And the pass is intercepted. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Mohamed Salah looking sharp there. Mustafa Mohamed! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
Number 11.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, I think it's time for fresh legs. Looks like a popular decision as they're going all out for this now.
Oh, that's a key interception. Looking for options for movement. Egypt do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
Yeah, and I think if you're looking for change in a tight game like this, Peter, it's all about getting the timing right.
And this is Marmouche, and Marmouche! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, for me, he seems to be playing with a lot more zest now. He does look the most likely to grab that second goal cushion.
Substitution for Egypt. Number 22.
Egypt making another change here.
15.
Yeah, I think he's trying to stay one step ahead of his opponents here, maintain the upper hand, so to speak.
27.
I can see that.
Not the most accurate pass. Egypt have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. And this is Mohamed Salah. Shot, surely! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
He is through here. Egypt leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, played right into his path. Oh, that... Oh, shooting chance! And yes, it's there! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more
87
decisiveness on the
minutes
ball,
is
and that probably
number
wouldn't have
10,
happened, but still, it was very well played.
Salah.
Great pressure to force the error.
Mohamed Salah.
Egypt could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
4 extra minutes added on. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Egypt advance, just quietly doing their thing. Their eyes now firmly locked onto glory. So just one more hurdle before the ultimate final where everybody wants to be, and the atmosphere is truly sizzling. Expectations high, volume high, tension high, but most importantly of all, the stakes very, very high. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Marmouche! Oh, surely that deserved better.
The timing of the pass and run was exquisite.
Tries to pass it through. It's Salah! He's done very well to get to that.
Mohamed Salah actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Oh, that's delightful. And he's managed to get free. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Chance! Goal! Egypt! And Egypt are in front. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Pass somewhat off target. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Senegal applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course, the returns can be terrific. Idrissa Gueye. Sarr. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And that's gone loose. Out to the right. Can he spark a counter here? Mohamed Salah.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
And it's Jakobs.
Great feat, that.
Gay. A hefty challenge, but fair enough. Sarr with the short one. Jakobs with the cross. And he's heaved it away. Gay.
Jackson really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Now it's Sarr. Oh, that's a key interception. Half-time in the semi-final. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Quick reminder
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
So the end of the first half in the semi-final. Egypt head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. And we're off again.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
And it's Salah. Salah. And he skips past his man. He's found a way through. It's a good-looking delivery. Niakate getting this one clear. Crossed in. Up he goes! It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Terrific header. He met that with aplomb.
Oh, it's a fantastic assist as well, Peter. Delivered at pace, the diversion, that's all that was needed.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Mohamed Salah! And it's there! And they are pulling clear here. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
A case now of complete control.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that is asking. And Marmouche! Marmouche! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Substitution.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change.
Egypt perhaps contemplating their next change. That's an untidy challenge, free kick given. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. That's a nicely shaped ball. Mustafa Mohamed gets through on his own. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He's on it, can he get away?
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
He's had it taken off him. That'll be a throw-in.
Substitution in progress.
Now it's Mane. And he's had it nicked away. Egypt have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. It could be in here. Shot could be on. And the shot! He has done it! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
So is this the start of a comeback? Played out towards the right wing. Now it's Mohamed Salah.
Taking place.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
That's been slipped through. That has been cut short. Niakate. And that is that. So this is it. The final hurdle is behind them. It is a straight road to glory. There's a small matter of the final to come, but these fans don't
Just a
care.
quick announcement.
This is
We'd
their
like to
time
inform
now,
you
their
that
pride and
CCTV
joy. Well, it's bubbling up very nicely here.
Hello,
A
everybody,
true
and
showbiz
welcome to
occasion
today's
reserved for the
match.
football
Egypt
glitterati.
against
And you wonder what its protagonists
And
have up their
please
sleeves.
welcome back to the
It
field.
feels like the only game. It's all about the here and the now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Both teams, Jim, eyeing the ultimate prize here. Unerring focus and determination in all of those eyes.
Bringing back memories for me, Peter. A chance to have your name in the club's history. Having had the privilege of experiencing this a fair few times in my own career, there really is nothing that compares. Once you get there, you want to keep coming back. I still feel like that now.
We have already started here. This easily the most keenly anticipated of today's games.
Look, we can only hope for a final that will be free-flowing and end-to-end and highly entertaining, but fear of defeat can often dominate emotions, so don't be surprised if it gets nervy and tense.
Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
That has not gone well. And it's made its way to him.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That's tidy. Mohamed Salah stood his ground. He's going for goal! And that is wildly off target.
Well, the invitation was there, so he was right, in my opinion, to take it on. Alas, it was a technical flaw.
Neither side yet able to find the net. Played out to the right. It's come to nothing. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
He's picked his way through. That is good alertness. And no, that was never going to make it. Driving on and making good progress. That has been knocked clear. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Mustafa Mohamed. Marmoush. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Spread it left. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Picked out brilliantly. El Kudus! It's off target and by quite a way. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Tries to play it through. And he shoots! It's a loop in for the pieces! Good trying. The outcome could so easily have been different.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
That'll be a throw. Al Kudus.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Mohamed Salah. It's Salah! He's done very... Whistle's gone, and we've reached the halfway point of the final. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So we've had the first 45 minutes of the final, Jim. How's it looking for you?
Look, this is classic final tension and nerves. It's still got time to go from tentative to thrilling, I hope.
Half-time then, just 45 minutes between us and the climax of it all. So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Mazraoui kept his eye on it, and he's there. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Mohamed Salah gets into a good position. And he's there to get it away. There will be a throw-in. Looking to go deep. And they've got a throw. In towards the back stick. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Oh, well played, well sorted out. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. He's in plenty of space here. Egypt have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Oh, that's fabulous. And he lines up. Oh, smashing header! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Look, the defending wasn't too clever on that last chance. The cross had to be denied.
Number 22.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, I think his job here, Peter, is going to be to reinvigorate that attack. Just change the rhythm up front.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Plays a sharp little ball here. Hakimi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Almost nothing left on the clock here. It does seem we're headed for extra time here, unless, of course, there is one last dramatic twist. Mazraoui. Referee's given a throw.
Substitution for Egypt. Number 11. Number 15. Coming on the field.
Egypt have now used up all but one of their substitution window. Shot, surely! There's a goal! And finally we have liftoff. It was a long wait, but at last the final is launched.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Egypt have their opener. It is a goal of real significance. Turns back here, probably the best. Oh no, this does not look good. Oh, he's through and all alone. Mohamed Salah. Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Mohamed Salah with the short one. Decent chance! Well, now that's rather hopeful. Now, who's going to be first to this?
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
And he's decided to go for it. And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
Al-Kanous. And that's a throw-in. There will be 4 extra minutes. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Egypt have done it. This and let it all center stage.
Please be reminded that drinking is only allowed in the areas shown on this map. Thank you very much for your cooperation.